What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, December 12th. It's 11:24 a.m. and this is going to be the crypto market update. We're going to be covering the dollar, the altcoin market cap, Bitcoin, and I may have the time to dive into an altcoin or two. I have to run in about 20 minutes, so I have to kind of make this a little bit quick because I got to hop on the road. I got a meeting today. So let's dive into it. So for the dollar, we're kind of ping-ponging back and forth between the 200 exponential moving average and the 200 simple moving average here. The red is the simple, the yellow is exponential, just ping-ponging back and forth. We want to maintain below. So this 104.26 area for the dollar, we want to maintain below. We do have that one-day buy now that flashed for the dollar. Let's see it. So that's definitely a cause for caution, but as long as we can roll over here, then we'll be all good. So yeah, we had that buy now flash over here. And just kind of like back here, we had a buy now come in. We like kind of came back down, retested a certain area, kind of like what we're doing now. That's why it's important that we break back below this 786 at 103.483. And if we look at the momentum, we do see on the MACD, we're starting to stall out. And we want to see the blue start to rise up again and the pink come down and this TSI to maintain below the zero line on the one-day chart, then we'll be all good. Then if we look at the total 3 altcoin market cap, let's go to a weekly chart. So on total 3, we had that breakout candle. We had a correction that day, came back down, and we kind of retested the top here. So we already kind of had our retest. If we do keep kind of rolling over, like I want to see us maintain above this level, 422 billion. And if we go a little bit lower, the final stand I'd say is right here around 406 billion, because we don't want to break back below this rectangle that we just spent weeks trying to break above. You can see that we had multiple weeks of just kind of consolidating wicks to the downside, which are good. Then we finally busted up. We had a flash crash the other day, came back down. We got bought up so far. We want to maintain above that key level. And really, we want to break above this 1618 extension. That's where we found our rejection at on the previous week. And then we got hung up at it this week. So breaking above there will for a massive push up in altcoins. And we could see another 11% to the upside easily to that 2618 extension. And if we're strong enough, we could even come up here to 3618 and the 4236, which would be 25 to 33%, which would be a massive melt up across the board for all the altcoins. So that's what we want to keep our eyes on. We need to get above 462 billion. Then we have this trend line coming up like this that we want to maintain above as well too. And you can see that we had wicks, touch, support. And then on that crash, we had support. So we definitely want to maintain us rising up on this trend line. So by the first week of January, with this trend line extended out, we can be at that 516 billion. And then we could start to see a parabolic move by the first week of January. So that's what I'm seeing for the altcoins on a higher time frame. But if we go to a 12-hour chart, let's take a look at the momentum here. And we did get a sell now signal, but sometimes that comes in late and we start to pop up again. And we have the stock RSI cooled off on the 12-hour, and we do have the TSI cross down, MACD red. I want to see us by the end of today, at most tomorrow, the stock RSI cross back up and get above that 50 line on the 12-hour, and as long as we maintain the trend line up, then we're all good. If we break this trend line, then it starts to, we'll have more of a substantial correction, probably come back down to the orange horizontal lines that I just outlined at 400 billion, which would be another 10% drawdown. But as long as we can maintain this trend line going up and we see that 12-hour stock RSI cross up, then we'll be good to go. Because like the last time we were at this level with the stock RSI and we crossed up was back here at the beginning of December, where we had this initial big pump up for altcoins. So we're repeating it right now, but we need to see that stock RSI cross up. So then if we look at Bitcoin, we're at 44,000, came back down to 40K. We're maintaining above that. If we have more of a correction, I see 38K being the area where we'd find support. That was our previous 1618 extension, 4236 extension breakout that we broke above. Our next target is 47 to 50K, but it's not going to be a smooth ride up. So if we pull back down, it could be here, and then we could go like kind of sideways, and then we could come up to it if we have more of a correction, or we could, as long as on the 4-hour chart, we maintained these lows here of support. We double bottomed here. We had our crash capitulation wicks and then came back up, retested it. We have a 4-hour prepare to buy soon. Looking at the past corrections during this kind of uptrend, the 4-hour prepare to buy soon to buy now is kind of mark those bottoms. So if we can get a buy now on the 4-hour for Bitcoin, then I think we're ready to go for to head up to the 2618 extension at 47.3K, and then potentially that macro 786 at 50K. So that's what we're waiting for, that 4-hour buy now, and we are close, but not quite there yet. We need to see a pump back up to around 43K, 43K to get that buy now to come in. And that's for Bitcoin. And it looks like we're doing a little, this is usually how our bottoming out happens. Like I'll even grab this mini fractal right here. That's usually how it works. You have your first drawdown, you pop up, you come down, do a second one. See, like this, you come down to your first, your second, your third, and then you're ready to get on out of there. So I'm expecting that this is going to hold. We're at a key level as well too. Looking left, it's where we got hung up at. Found support, popped up, came back down, support. And right now we're seeing a nice candle right now. So, yep. And then we on the 2-hour chart already got our buy now signal front running that 4-hour. Just like these past corrections, seeing that 2-hour buy now come in has called the local bottom. 2-hour buy now is flashing right now, which is good, but seeing that 4-hour come in and then getting a pop back above 42.5K will be solid, and getting above 43K, reclaiming this kind of base that we had formed back here will cause for us to see a bigger melt up to that 47K for Bitcoin. So yeah, load time is at 11:33. So I got about 5 more minutes. So let's cover XRP and XLM real quick. So XRP, had a substantial correction back down after hitting that 70K. I mean, 70 cents, imagine 70K. But this high down to this low over here, that was a 786 to a T. Got rejected at that 786. But then what did we do? We came back down and retested the 786 from, I believe it was this low to the high up here. Look at that, to the money. We came up, rejected by the 786, came down just a smidge away from hitting that 786 as support. So we're ping pong between those 786s on a macro scale, and holding above 60 cents can be critical for XRP. And then getting above 70 cents will be the moment that we see 75 cents, 79 cents. But like getting above this 70 cent area will be huge, because like that's not just a micro breakout, that's like a macro breakout, breaking out of this downwards sloping resistance all the way back from like 2017. So if I were to grab that and we bring it down, breaking above that 76 cent level will cause for us, I think, going above $1 to $1.31 to $1.50. So that's why it's having, some trouble and going much slower than the rest of the market, because a breakout above that 76 cents will cause for an eruption. So that's what I'm seeing for XRP. We're ping-ponging between 60 cents, 70 cents. And until we get a break above that 76 cents, that's when we can see our massive melt up for XRP. XLM. So it got above the belly of the beast, but now it's back in it. So we really need to get back above 0.133. We do have a 1-day sell warning for XLM. And then let's take a look where it needs to hold from this low to this high up here. If XLM falls further, 0.118 is that key level to hold. It's a 786. And then really getting above 0.13 and then 0.133 will cause for us to get back to the mid 0.15 to then when we break up above 0.17 cents, then we can see us go into the 20 cents. 23 cents would be our next level. And if we're looking at that momentum, we definitely on the 1-day chart need to see us start to pump up here soon this week, so we can avoid us having that momentum cross over and cross down. So let's look at the 3-day chart. Yeah, we definitely need to pump up this week for sure in the next couple of days to save this momentum from rolling over. So that's what I'm seeing for XLM, XRP. They're moving much slower than the rest of the market. Looking on the right, you can see a lot are still in double digits, big time. FET, TIA, VeChain, so like the whole rest of the market still in melt up mode. XRP and XLM are usually, the slow movers, but once they get rolling, they start to go. So that's going to be it, guys. I'll be on the road for a couple hours today. I'm going down south in Florida for a meeting, but I'll be back later today. So it's 11:37 a.m. I'll be back in the Dogs channel, Greece City, about like afternoon today. So I'll see you guys in there in the Discord. And then also I'll be releasing more 2024 price prediction videos. So if you have any coins that you want me to cover, then let me know in the comments. I already done a bunch already. Those are in the Discord. So join the Discord if you're not already in it. Look for that 2024 Moonshot Targets channel. You can see all the coin predictions I've already done. So I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video, and I'll see you guys later today.